Now, in its 11th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Hey everybody, live from Harlem in New York City. It's me. I'm Alex, and this is the Ramble. Ladies and gentlemen, that be Lori Thompson.
Why, hello.
And she's back from the cruise she was on, but she is not. She left it early because you wanted to get ready for San Francisco, is what you wanted to do. And
Exactly.
did you buy clothes for San Francisco?
I bought a sparkly vest and a blue tuxedo, electric blue tuxedo blazer. And I'm going to wear it with
Really?
black.
You know what I'm going to wear?
What?
This. And my pajama pants and my little booties I wear, my little Bomba night slippers. And I'm just going to go on stage like this because I said I really was worried I wouldn't feel comfortable on stage. And the only way I'm going to feel comfortable on stage is to dress like I do at home.
There you go, man. Perfect.
You know,
Perfect.
and then I don't have to worry about how to dress or whatever. It might be. You think it's a funny idea?
I do. I think it's a great idea. And it's fun. It's honest. And it's comfortable.
Yeah, and it's me. Yeah. I'm thinking about doing that. I also have I have a jacket I had taken in and things like that, but whatever. So
we got options. Kid.
I'm really I am just stressed about this whole thing.
Really,
because I don't get out much. I don't leave the house. Okay.
Right.
Why? Why should I? It's freezing out there. What is it right now? It's 26 degrees out there.
Yeah. That's enough said.
Why would I go out? So I don't go out much during the winter. Then during the summer, when it's too hot, I don't go out during the summer.
Right.
So,
But yeah, and you got everything you need, man. You got a great set.
So now I'm thinking about we got to go to the airport.
Yeah.
We got to book in.
Yes.
We got to go on the plane. We got to go there and that. And I just don't know how. I'm thinking about how do I get up an escalator because I've got this walking problem. I got this neuropathy and it causes me imbalance, and my feet don't exactly know what to do. So when I get on an elevator, sometimes I trip getting onto an elevator.
Yeah, man. I realized mobility issues because when I was having those fainting spells.
Yeah.
And when you see the ground coming up at you at 71.
Oh, yeah, Well, I haven't fallen in a while, but the fact is that I just worry about it all the time. And,
exactly.
I'm sure we're going to get a wheelchair. We have wheelchairs on our ticket that say they got to take us to the plane, and we get to sit around in the special lounge going, And we're doing business class because I cashed in my
your points.
My points, yeah. So we're going to be in the kind of like beds and seats. There is strange. Have you gone business class lately?
Yes, I have. In fact, I watched a big thing on it on the cruise about all the changes they're making in the airlines as inducements to make it less like. You feel like you're in a veal pen, kind of.
Well, if you go, economy, you're cattle.
Yeah, exactly.
But Marjorie liked. We did it going to Paris, premium economy, which is really nice. I mean, the chairs are big and it's a very small section, But now we're going to do the business class. Now, I understand they still have first class, but it really isn't much better. I think you get whole beds. I don't know what it is, but
you get dancing girls.
But anyway, so I'm kind of, kind of stressed about that. But getting to the plane and everything, And then I'm stressed about getting off the plane and staying with people and ordering up lifts to get me places and so on. And,
It is. It's can be daunting.
and then we got to do 2 shows.
Right.
I haven't done 1 show in 29 years.
Yeah.
The only time I've gotten up to speak in front of people was at Shecky's Memorial.
Right.
And I gave a speech at Shecky's Memorial.
Right.
And somebody told me, "Oh, you were back in perfect form." Somebody told me you gave the best speech of anybody because it was funny and it was everything. And so that's the last time I actually got up in front of a lot of people. Now, I'm not afraid of getting up in front of a lot of people. What I'm afraid of is disappointing them.
Yeah. And you know what, Ben? If they're here, they bought tickets. We've known these people for how many years? Decades. I mean, the people that are coming to the show.
Yep.
We've known them.
Right.
And,
So we've known them for quite a while. Oh, of course.
Yeah. And so I feel like it'll be a gathering of people who have strong affinity for each other.
Well, here's how I look at it. The first show probably sold out because of fans who just wanted to gobble up those tickets. Right?
Right.
The second show may not be a lot of fans. It may be a lot of people who decided, let's see, what are we going to go to at the Sketch Fest today? Okay, we'll go to this. And it's a bunch of people who don't even know who the hell I am. So when I'm playing to people who know me, it's easy. They're gonna laugh at anything I say.
Yeah.
But
They're with these new people.
Yeah, these new people. So I don't know. I gotta figure it out. So.
Relax and be your charming, lovely self.
Yeah. And the night before,
right.
We're going to a thing for Live 105.
Yeah, that thing's going to be tricky for me because my flight doesn't get in until it's in the afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah. This thing's at night.
Oh, the Live 105 thing is?
Yeah, it starts at about, what is it? I think the actual thing itself, the party, talk, whatever. The
meat and potatoes ceremony.
No, the ceremony, yeah. The ceremony starts at about 7. So.
Okay, good. I breathe easier. Because I've been calling them, and I'm going to ask our friend Len, who's wonderful, for just a one sheet of, this is what we need to do. These are the call times. Is all the information you need.
Well, our program director, our former program director, Richard Sands, wrote me and said, "Would you be willing to do like 10 minutes? But I would like you to do it with Lori because it's a matter they only have so much time for everybody." So, right. And they said, "And I'm giving you the most time of anybody. So would you and Lori do it together?" And I said, "Sure."
Sure. Yeah, we'll. And you mean at the Live 105?
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to piss them all off and just say, Live 105. Which Live 105? This one or the one now?
I know.
Which one is the one that everybody really remembers?
Right. Because there's been a lot of Live 105 incarnations.
Well, it all happened to do with ownership.
I know.
When ownership changed, everything changed.
Yes.
And then ownership changed again. Actually, it went back to Entercom.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, because now it's called Audacity or something like that, which is a terrible name for...
Is it Audacity or Odyssey?
Odyssey. I keep saying Audacity to me.
But at first I thought it was Audacity.
But anyway, the people who originally owned the radio station bought it up again.
Who I really dig. I mean, I like the Fields family. They're cool people.
You really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
But David used to, because he and I are the same age.
Yeah.
So when he was kind of learning the ropes and Dad would bring him out to San Francisco, he would always commandeer my news desk and steal my sports page. Yeah. He's a huge Yankees fan.
Well, he runs the whole company now.
He's the big kahuna.
He's the big kahuna, yeah.
So that was interesting because we are almost exactly the same age.
Yeah.
And so it's been interesting to see our radio journey.
Well, they used to send him to our radio station so they could plop him down there and he could learn the business.
Right, exactly.
You know,
And steal my sports page.
and still your sports page. Exactly. Don't,
Yeah, so
you know,
it's
if
just been interesting.
yeah, I doubt if he's going to be there, but if he is,
Oh, I
huh?
didn't even think of that. That would be a blast.
I doubt if he would be there.
Yeah, I
You
doubt
know.
because he's probably got grandkids now in Philadelphia, near the Philadelphia area, where
Really?
they, yeah,
You know,
I mean, because
29 years is a
yep,
hell of a lot of time.
it is.
You
I know
know?
when I'm thinking about the people that we're going to see, that audience, and man, who knows what's been going on in their lives? I'm so curious. Like who's what lifestyle and milestone events have gone on for them.
Yeah.
We all went through the big COVID thing together, but it's just interesting to see what has happened in so many lives.
Yeah. Yeah. But, it also remember that everybody there is going to be 29 years older.
I know. At least
So,
we're not the only-
when I think about what are they going to think about me at my age, hey,
they'll say,
you probably don't look that much better.
they'll say he's like a fine Cabernet. He just gets better.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure.
Add some fine brie to that Cabernet
Yeah. Yeah.
and crackers.
Yeah.
Some
So
Tristan.
you said you were on a ship for a while there.
We were, yeah, about
Yeah.
2 weeks, and it was okay. But
You
my
got
husband
sick.
got real sick. I don't know what it was, but when you think about it, you got that many people crowded together every meal, and for so many other things,
Oh yeah.
you're right up with each other. I got COVID twice on cruise. 2 different times I came home with COVID.
Yeah,
So,
they're not good for health.
well, it's communal
Mhm.
living. I mean, you sleep in your own stateroom, but it's kind of like boarding school. You know how measles would spread through a boarding school like wildfire,
But but you were on a ship that only had like 700 people.
right? We don't do the big cruise ships.
Yeah.
Nothing with a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, but nothing with a Ferris wheel for me either. But what I'm saying is, with 700 people, shouldn't seem like an infection would float around the boat that easily. But I guess it does.
It does. I mean, it's not any one cruise line. It's just the nature.
No, you always hear about these cruise lines having massive illnesses on board.
Right.
You
Because
know?
people are we're constantly mingling. It's a constant mingling.
Yeah, come for the cruise, stay for the throwing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Well,
can
when
you
you said you were sick, I thought you were seasick. But
No, no,
on
I
those
know.
boats, you can't really get seasick because they have what do you call a geometric whatever thing.
It's all figured out.
It's all
You don't
figured out.
really-
But you know something? On a couple of those cruises, when their electricity went out,
Oh my Lord.
that went out as well.
Did they revolt? What
Huh?
did they do?
Remember that one where the whole boat was flooded? People were the toilets were overflowing and all of that.
That madness was
That was the one where also the gyroscope went out,
okay.
and everybody was throwing up in the hallways.
Oh my gosh. I know it'd be like spring break.
Yeah.
It's Daytona.
Yeah,
That's
but
exactly
I
what
thought
it'd
you had gotten seasick, and I went, it's pretty hard on those boats to get seasick.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
Yeah.
seasickness. I don't know what it was, but it whomped me like a big old truck. And so it lasted for several days. But then
Wow.
I just holed up and drank my electrolyte water.
Electrolyte water, yeah,
Yeah.
that keep you
And-
going. Yeah.
It does. It's good. And you know what? I really think that airborne stuff works. You add it before you fly.
Yeah.
It's like this vitamin cocktail.
Yeah.
And it fortifies you enough to keep you going, to not get the mingle
Yeah.
disease.
Okay. So so you don't get seasick, but you were just sick from something.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what it was, but
Did Rick get sick too?
he did not. He's got a constitution like a tank, but he doesn't get sick very often.
Yeah. Well,
And
you're also having gone through that whole cancer thing.
right.
You're more subject to getting illnesses
Every-
and things like that, and catching stuff and so on.
Yeah, and it's yeah, I don't really feel that I took enough time to just decompress after the cancer thing because we jumped right into the fray with the cruises. But yeah, it's
It takes you. I know that even when I went through the whole prostate thing, it took me about 6 months before I really felt myself again. You
yeah,
know,
and it comes gradually.
it
That's what
comes gradually, right?
I thought
Well,
I'd wake up one morning and
they pounded on you. They
yeah,
pounded. With in my case, they smashed my prostate flat. You know,
pancake prostate.
my doctor in my yearly visit put his finger up my butt one time and said, "Wow, it's flat. Your prostate is flat."
Is that
Yeah.
unusual?
Well, I mean, no, I guess it's flat because it doesn't really work much
Got a lot of
anymore.
because it had so much use.
Yeah,
It got
yeah.
so much action.
I mean, it completely did away with my sexual desires.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, and, and that's interesting as couples age. You know how that factors in.
How that
It's
factors in. Well, it's you find it's not as important.
right,
You know.
and you got to marry somebody you like who makes you laugh
Yes.
or makes
Yes.
you whatever you need.
Well,
Yeah.
Marjorie and I just feel lucky to have each other
Oh, you two are awesome.
at this
Yeah.
age. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And because there is, you do the idea, I don't have any children, and that idea of being out there, as a satellite all by myself, I never worried about it at
Mhm.
all. But it's since I've been in a marriage,
Yeah.
this is nice. This is,
It is nice. Yeah.
yeah.
Even if the other person is a pain in the ass.
Well, because, and sometimes I'm that person. Sometimes I'm the pain in the ass.
Well, I mean, what I said is somebody said, what do you think makes for a successful marriage? And I, of course, first answered, you're asking me? Mister, I've been married 4 times.
Yeah, you've got some street cred.
Yeah, I've been married 4 times.
But the thing, I mean, you two seem so comfortable together. I mean, like almost like you've known each other all your lives, almost.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
to me.
you know what it is? It's a marriage made with age. I mean, we got married at a later age, and so it's a whole different kind of marriage than I've had before.
I
Yeah,
bet.
the first
Yeah.
time you marry because you got the sex was okay,
Lust.
it was good, lust.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first marriage is always the worst marriage.
Really?
Yeah, well, because it's never based on anything solid. But the marriage at this age is based on, hey, I like you. Well, I like you too. Well, let's
Yeah.
hang out for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like things that are truer to your being.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why-
I'm not thinking about, hey, I got to get laid tonight.
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock already. I better
Yeah,
get moving.
yeah, so. Anyway, so that's it for me. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm all anxious about going to New York and I'm to San Francisco. I don't even know how to fly anymore. I have basically some tickets they sent me.
Right.
Do I
Yeah.
have to go ahead and tell them that I'm coming?
You can confirm it. It's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably get an email message saying it's time for your flight, and then you confirm that,
Yeah.
that you're going to be there.
Yeah. I confirm, but also, what is it that I have to pick the meal?
Oh, do you? Because a lot of people are kosher. Yeah.
No, I didn't. This wasn't it. Kosher. This was, you have a choice. Do you want the
Oh.
steak? You want the fish? You want the chicken? You want the salad? You want this? Well, because we're going business class, which is fancy schmancy.
Plus, it's the flight from New York to San Francisco is a nonstop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I have to go to Atlanta,
Oh, okay.
and so they don't feed us.
Well,
like, you can
I hope it's a nonstop.
Yeah. You're gonna,
Because
you're
if it
gonna
isn't,
hover
we're
over
in trouble.
Chicago.
Yeah. I always used to tell people, don't worry about flying. It's really easy. Planes never crash on taking off. They crash on landing.
Right. So you'll enjoy a really nice flight, turbulence free.
Yeah.
It's just, but if you want to go home, might be a problem.
But anyway, so, and I'm going to be in San Francisco for a week. Well,
Really? Yeah.
I'll probably have a good time.
You going to stay with Buddy Love the whole time?
Stay with
or-
Buddy Love. Yeah, I'm not going to stay at the hotel. We figured we'd save that room for somebody else,
That was kind of you.
like
Yeah.
Len is the producer now of the show, and he didn't have a room there, and so I said, well, I'm not going to use a room, so he took it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's their Miyako, right?
Miyako. Yeah, it's a nice hotel.
It is. I've stayed
The
there.
only thing is, if you go to the restaurant there,
Yeah.
don't order the raw lobster. The raw lobster, because I got the lobster sushi.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I was there once, and they come along and they bring you the dish, and there is the guts of actually the top half of or the bottom half where the
Of the lobster.
where the meat really is, the tail
Yeah.
and so on.
The good stuff.
And they have it standing up, okay,
Like the terracotta warriors.
with the claws still attached. And then what you do is you just pick away at the sushi inside the shell.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
presentational.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm there and I'm about ready to go to eat, and all of a sudden the claws are going like this.
They're puppets. They're puppeted.
No, they're not puppets. He's still alive.
And you're going to eat him
And
alive?
his guts are hanging out. And it's
And they
like
fit-
he's looking down at me like, you're really going to eat that? It was the most,
With no
just
tutorial or anything?
most grisly experience of my life.
That's it. I don't think I could eat something that was
So
staring at me.
don't eat the lobster sushi, okay, when you get there, because unless you want to have the lobster looking up at you saying, "You're really going to eat that? Really, you
I've
want
always
that?"
wanted
Yeah,
you put a bond with a crustacean. Here's your chance, and then kill him.
yeah, and then kill him. So anyway, how you feeling otherwise? How's your health?
Good, good, good.
Yeah?
I'm psyched for this to be, like I say, in the bosom of my pal that I haven't seen in a long time. And,
Yeah. Yeah, so you're going to stay how long in San Francisco?
It's kind of indeterminate because I was planning to fly to Brazil
Yeah.
right after our shows, and that's the kind of schedule I don't like that I've been on since I got over the cancer,
Yeah.
and so I'm not going to do that because you feel like you're a hamster on a wheel.
Yeah.
And so I'll probably stay with Lisa Carr,
hmm
and she's got a tricked out place in Vallejo with her lovely husband, Mr. Illustrious.
hmm
No, I call him, his name's
And
Warren.
hang out with them. Yeah.
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 Well, I'll probably drop by the hotel to see all you guys.
Oh, good. Okay. Good.
I'm staying with Buddy Love.
Yeah. Buddy Rub.
Buddy
That's
Rub,
his known-
yeah.
That's known in Osaka.
Yeah, and I'll be there for a week. One of the things we're going to do, and we're going to do a video of it because I run it on my show, is Bubbles, who is the world's biggest Luddite,
Uh-huh.
who has nothing to do with technology, still has a flip phone, What else doesn't he do? On and on and on,
Right. He's an old school kind of guy.
Well,
Just
he said when you
quarterback.
come to San Francisco, will you do something with me? I said, what? He said, I want to take a Waymo.
Oh yeah.
Now that's the driverless car, and you
Well, that's it.
order it up, and it pulls right up to the front of wherever you want to be, and you get in it, and it takes you wherever you want to go, and there's no driver.
Cool. I'd be game for
He
that.
wants to do that.
That's it. Yeah. Bubs is getting adventurous in his old age.
Yeah. He tried to go for high-speed internet, but he just couldn't stand it. He said, because once I got on YouTube, I never left it. He said, I found myself watching kitties or something like that. He said, this is not the life for me.
No.
And so
Yeah,
you-
because it's hard, man. I was on TikTok for a little bit, and it's just you look up at the clock and you've done 2 hours. I mean, of just
Well,
scrolling
the
through.
wonderful thing about YouTube is there are these endless numbers of shows. and
Oh, yeah.
presentations. So it's kind of like roulette in a
Yeah.
way.
And you can do anything on YouTube. You can fix a stove or do open heart surgery. There's a tutorial.
I haven't admitted this yet to Marjorie, but what I watch a lot on YouTube
Yeah.
is Steve Harvey and Family Feud.
You got now that
Now,
to me that,
these are all the final one, where at the end of the show they have people do it, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there are tons of those, and I just watch them one after another.
now that's hilarious because Steve Harvey held to me tied to a chair in a cold room with Steve Harvey's Family Feud playing constantly.
Yeah, yeah, but this isn't the whole.
Hysterical.
This isn't the whole show. This is the final thing where they're going for the $20,000.
Yes.
You know, and I just watch it. I want to see how many people answered that question. You know.
It's a high stakes ambiance,
Yeah,
you know?
and I watch that over and over again. Marjorie is stuck on David Letterman's crew giving their memories. There are these videos of memories that they have of their, you know, and she's in there watching them right now.
That would be fun. Now,
Yeah.
you know, one of
And Shark Tank.
I do. I think Shark Tank is one of the best shows on TV.
Mm-hmm.
It's encouraging. It's inspiring. They have a good
You know what I just
chemistry
watched? I just watched Marty Supreme, this movie with
Timothy Chalamet.
huh? Yeah,
Timothy
Timothy Chalamet. And guess who is one of the stars of the film?
Who?
Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary.
Oh, really? That's
And
yeah.
he is in it, and he's a good actor.
Who knew, man? Yeah.
Who knew?
Mr. Wonderful, because he has such a well-defined persona
Yeah.
that probably helped if he could.
Well, he has hair in this one. He has a wig. He has hair.
A tooth.
And he just he's very natural as an actor.
Cool.
You know. And
Yeah.
people say, "Who would have thought?" Well, I always thought he had something going for him. He's my favorite shark
Oh, really?
because he's the only one that's truly funny. If you check out what he says and how he says it, you know, I'm Mr. Wonderful, I'm this, I'm that. It's all a character he plays, and he is funny.
Yeah, that's exactly a well-drawn persona character.
Yeah.
He does it well.
Yeah, and he doesn't mind being the butt of jokes and things
Right.
like that, you know.
Yeah,
And
I just think
I've always appreciated that in somebody.
it's just a classic show. I mean, it's got all the elements. It's feel-good elements.
Mm-hmm.
It's got all of that you can appreciate.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah. So anyway, we watched Marty Supreme the other night because we have
was it?
we get the screeners, you know, this time
yeah,
of year.
after
Yeah.
yeah.
They're now.
Now
What is that?
I don't know. You have a room that talks.
I have. Yeah. I mean, I just don't understand what that is. Did you hear it?
I did. Yeah.
It's and I stopped it's like something keeps trying to come up and teach me something. I don't know.
Maybe it's a message from the hereafter.
Could be. Anyway.
Or just a fluke.
Hey, listen, you know, it's wonderful. I'm going to see you in San Francisco. We haven't seen each other for a long time.
Right.
And we see each other every week, so I feel I see you all the time.
right. Which is but
which-
when you can hug someone.
Yeah, well,
that-
and when I can, you know, look at you and have you smell my bad breath, you know, it's
I
good.
miss that halitosis.
Yeah, I just think that it's going to be. I hope it goes okay. You know,
It'll be a
and
good
by the way, folks, tickets are available for the second show. But a lot of people don't know we're having a second show.
Is it 7? Is it 7 to 8:30? 7 to 30?
Yeah, 7 to 8:30. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But folks, you know, tickets are available. Please, you know, I want to sell that show out too. I hate.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Go out in a blaze.
I hate the sketch fest people. I can't tell you how much I detest them.
Because why?
Oh, just dealing with them.
Oh, yeah.
Although I don't have to deal with them, but dealing with them, and you know, they don't want to pay as much for the second show to people as they did on the first one.
No.
You know.
We don't like that. that.
Well, no, but he already told you about it, I'm sure, about how much you get for the second show.
I don't know. See, that's why I'm going to get a one sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
I
we
think
need.
you got $7.50 for the first show, but the second one, I think you get $5. $5.
Yeah. You get an Abe Lincoln to take home.
And I have no way of negotiating this. You know, these are what these people do. And then they have the 800 shows in a 2-week period.
I know,
you
which
know,
is very
and-
ambitious. And the schedule's cool because it's got things that you'd be surprised by, like
I
Catherine.
looked at them. I got a list, and you know how many are sold out?
How many?
Our show is sold out, the first one.
Yeah.
And
But-
there are a couple other shows that are sold out, and that's all.
Well, yeah, because they have like an indie spirit, which I like. You know, actors and actresses that are just not mainstream that they're going to have.
What do you mean? There are a lot of mainstream people there, and they're not sold out, by the way.
Yeah, there are some mainstreamers, but I like the a little more esoteric ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, the variety is nice. Just very
Yeah, but
whatever
I
it is.
mean, there's too much of it.
There's
You
a
know,
lot.
It's kind of like the trouble with cable television now, or not cable, internet television. There's just too much stuff.
It's overwhelming.
You know, Netflix, too many movies. Give me less of a choice, and let me enjoy what's there. You know. Anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll have I guess a great time once I get there.
Yes.
If I manage to get there.
Yes.
And we'll play around and have a nice time, and we have
Yeah.
whatever. So I love you, dear, and you feeling healthy?
Feeling healthy. Ready for action.
Ready for action. Ladies and gentlemen, that's her nibs, Miss Laurie Thompson. Thank you, Laurie.
My pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Now, in its 11th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Well, thank you so very much there, Laurie Thompson. We appreciate it. And how you all doing out there? This is Wednesday, right? Yeah, okay. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm gonna. I have to go out to California. If I don't make it, if I don't make it, start the show without me. Okay, all right. Oh boy, I'm really got agita about this whole thing. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, you know what? I noticed something about the picture, and actually, it's not that bad now, but earlier. In the last segment with the interview I did with Laurie, it was the color's a little kind of like drab. And I think it has something to do with the fact that there's a new OBS that I'm using. And also they put in a new operating system for Apple. And I should know better than to go to another operating system. I should keep the one I have if I'm happy with it. Because it just, it's not terrific. All right? Anyway. Hey, listen, there are people waiting to come on here. Not a lot. Well, at least 3 of them, actually, to be honest with you. So let's go check in and see who they are, folks. There they are. There's me. And there's there's Brian Neary. And why don't you turn sideways, Brian?
Yeah, okay.
No, not you.
I know.
Yeah, that. Okay, good. No, stop it.
No, I'm trying to get something here.
Yeah,
Okay.
anyway, here is, let's see who we got here. We got Charlie, and we got Alan, and we got Tom Yamaguchi. And did we have somebody else here a second ago?
No.
No? Okay.
Brian.
Oh, Brian.
Brian.
Yeah, what happened to Brian?
He got tired of being
Kevin's coming in. But where's Brian? Let me see here. Here comes Kevin. And let's see here. What happened to Brian? He just disappeared, I guess.
It said Monty Python. Where's Wyan?
Underpass.
Anyway, here's Jeff Stein. Okay. But still, I'm waiting to see where what happened to.
I'm here. I'm Brian.
No, you're Kevin.
No, I'm Brian.
Oh boy. Yeah. So anyway, how y'all doing, everybody?
Okay.
You doing okay?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
You doing fine? All right.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
You never start the Monday show late, but or the Wednesday show always gets late.
The what?
He's talking to Lori.
I'm talking to Lori.
I know. I'm sorry. I said that.
Just do what you always do. Don't come here until it's time.
Right.
Anyway, I gotta have some coffee. Oh, here we go. Here comes Brian. All right. So I don't know how to get
Okay, I'll leave.
I don't know how to get the color the way it should be. Or it's okay. It's just a little flat.
Mine's not. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh, yours is okay. All right. No, all the colors are natural, but they're just a little not as bright as they were. So I don't know. Huh? What are you doing?
He's
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Wait a
This
minute,
stupid
just
phone.
turn it sideways.
Well, I know. See, I turned it sideways.
Yeah,
There you go. Yeah.
and now you're
There you
fine.
go.
I know, but now you guys are sideways. Okay, that's
What?
right. Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of
did
new
it-
operating system, this thing updated, and now all the buttons are other places. Oh my god!
Yeah, I know.
Screen
What kind of computer do you have?
What kind of computer? Well, this is on my phone. This is my phone.
Is this your phone? Is it an Apple?
Yes.
Yeah, Apple changed their operating system, and
Yes.
now all my colors are muted when I'm using the OBS system here, and I can't get them. I tried to get them brighter, and I can't get them brighter, and I don't know what the story is. I don't care. I give up. Okay.
well, Brian's right. It moved all my icons all around on so.
Yeah, like getting off of FaceTime. Now it used to be up in the top right-hand corner. Now it's in the bottom.
Search is on the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this for?
FaceTime. When you get off of FaceTime,
Yeah.
the red X.
Yeah. Now, what kind of system do you use, Charlie?
I've got an iPhone.
You got an iPhone? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, you see it disappear like that? Okay. Yeah. But what do you use for us to see you right now and using Zoom?
I'm on my desktop. I'm on Zoom on my
Is it a PC?
Windows 11 PC. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't know. That something's cattywampus. It's taken me days to fix it.
My Apple iPhone updated 2 weeks ago to 26.1 and 26.2. Works good.
Yeah, well, good for you.
Your icons
Sort of. If you don't mind waiting a few seconds for it to start up every time.
Well, you see, you don't have to deal with it the same as I do. I use it as a production tool.
Well,
And, so colors mean something to me. And if they're not bright, I don't know what the problem is. But anyway.
I had auto bright on, and so I turned it off, and now I look more natural.
What's auto bright?
I have no idea. It's in the Zoom settings.
It's in the Zoom settings. They have a thing called auto bright.
I don't know what it's called. Hold on a minute.
You
Go
can't-
back.
I've never heard of auto bright. Is it
Yeah.
a toothpaste?
Yes. Under appearance, adjust for low light. I'm sorry.
Adjust for low light. Okay.
Now it's working. Now my voice is probably way out of whack.
Yeah, adjust for low light. I don't know. I don't think I have that as a problem. So,
No.
I don't need that. Let me see here. It's in the adjust background and effects, right? Or choose color filter. Oh no, that's not right. No, those are just
No, now
avatars.
you're red.
What?
Nothing.
I haven't. I'm not red.
No, you're not red.
Oh, I'll figure it out tomorrow. I don't care anymore. So how y'all doing?
Good.
Got Jeff. How you doing? You're down in Florida.
Good. Yes.
Yes. And how's it all out there in California with you, Tom Yamaguchi?
Doing fine. We're doing okay. We're into a dry spell. I hope it gets some more rain again soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Supposed to rain.
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain Wednesday through Wednesday, right during your show.
Oh, next Wednesday? Well, I'm not doing the show next week
Because you'll be out in California.
because I'll be
Yeah.
I'll be
That's what
the
I'm
night
talking
before.
about.
Huh?
Brian is talking about it's going to be raining in the Bay Area starting next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Okay. Is it going to lighten up on Thursday, or is the plane not going to be able to land?
Well, it's supposed to be clear. I had the pest control people in there yesterday. Now I look, showers in the vicinity.
Oh, okay. All
That
right.
means Santa Rosa. It always says it's gonna rain, and then like Napa.
Yeah. Yeah.
55% chance on next Wednesday.
60%.
And then partly cloudy for Thursday and Friday.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't melt.
Yeah.
We can make it to the show. We won't melt.
Well, all I'm saying is if I don't get out there, start the show without me,
Okay.
you know.
All right.
All
Can
right.
I get on stage and say I'm
Yeah,
Alex
well, go
Bennett?
right ahead. Anybody, just anybody who decides to host, do it. Okay. You know, because quite frankly, I'm scared. This whole thing's got me. I can't go to sleep at night. Let me put it that way.
Oh my gosh.
No, don't do that.
That's
Man,
what
it's gonna be
gummies-
fine. You've got all of us there to support you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't
And
want to.
Charlie, what were you gonna say, Charlie?
I said that's where the gummies help if you can't sleep.
Yeah.
The gummies, yeah.
No, I smoke. I'd have a little vape, and I smoke it, and I've had to do quite a bit vaping to put myself to sleep lately. You know, and I just lie there and I go, well, will we get to the plane on time? And I just can't, you know. And then doing the show, that's the part that really has got me. You got to realize, 29 years since I've done this.
But you know all the people on the stage, and it's in a way it's not going to be anything new. I mean, it's going to be just doing what you've always been doing.
Yeah, but I haven't done it for 29 years. Do you understand? I mean, do you understand how I can be a bit, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for here? On edge about
Anxious.
it and anxious about it, you know.
You're like riding a bike, Alex. You'll be able
Yeah. Just look at me in the front row. I'll be smiling, and just think you're just talking to me only.
Yeah, I'll look out the audience. I'll do the old trick where they say, pretend like everybody in the audience is naked.
Yeah, but don't look at Alan.
That might be an ugly. That might be an ugly
That
picture.
doesn't sound.
Yeah. So anyway, and you know, we're flying out. No, we're driving. I
I am.
just, huh? You are?
I am.
Yeah. You're driving down there.
I
You're
gotta
going
go
to
down
be
to my
there,
house
and
first.
Tom, you're going to be there.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I am.
And,
I bought tickets to the first show.
Yeah, Alan's going to be there,
Yep.
and Brian Neary is going to be there. So yeah, this whole. Why aren't you?
All the number one people on your show are going to be there. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff and Charlie.
Well,
But listen,
Come on out, Jeff. I got a spare bedroom. Bring your wife.
yeah, you can sleep on the couch. Anyway. Oh boy! But anyway, so I mean, I was telling Lori that I've been going through a lot of agita on this thing, and she, you know, what do you sideways now again?
Ooh, me?
Yes, you.
I tell you, my phone's all
So how
screwed
are
up.
you doing? What?
Why don't you reboot your phone, Brian?
No, he's probably got it so it's locked.
Oh,
Lock screen.
The lock screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sometimes it changes the settings when they.
Oh, that's wrong.
What do you want? What do you want? A cycle or a bike there?
I'm on
Car.
my racing simulator.
It's your racing simulator?
Yeah, my racing simulator. Yes.
Really?
Yes. I finally got it hooked up last night, and I've been like on it for 24 hours.
How do you like it? Is it fun?
Yeah, what the heck? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Am I sideways?
No.
Nope.
You're normal
See,
now.
now this
No,
usually
no.
fixes it.
Now you're fine.
But you guys are sideways.
How are we sideways?
You
I
haven't changed.
I
His
see. Because
screen
you're
is locked. His screen is locked.
His
Yeah.
orientation is sideways, so it turns us all
I'm
sideways.
sure that when you did the upgrade, it changed their settings.
He's on his PC, but he upgraded his iPhone.
I should have
over
learned a
sideways.
long time ago not to upgrade Apple until it's the very last day of the old one.
He's
You
not
know?
on an Apple. He's on a PC.
No, I'm on Apple. My PC's
okay.
there. My PC's there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's using an Apple.
Oh,
He's
auto
using-
lock. Auto lock 2 minutes. What the heck?
Is that the iPhone 6 that you got there? Brian?
I'm busy.
Oh.
Anyway, so, well, the last 2 days in the news have been just a what? Are you okay now? Oh, okay, okay.
All right.
Have been a what can we call it?
Good show.
Good show.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
not
we
the
all
word
have the
I'm
same
looking
idea.
for,
Think
but
of
that would handle it. Okay, yeah. Yesterday, a guy by the name of Donald Trump gave a speech on his. Well, he doesn't really give speeches anymore. He just sits there and
Never has.
ad
He's never given
libs.
speeches.
And
He's just
falls asleep.
raps.
And falls asleep.
Yeah, and he did this thing where he analyzed the last year of his first year in office of his second term. And it went on for an hour and a half. It just
Hour and
went on.
47 minutes.
Really? An hour and 47 minutes?
Just short of 2.
And
yeah.
in an hour and 47 minutes, I don't think he said anything.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, no,
Nothing
no.
new.
The
Yeah,
fact check
that's-
people, it took them 4 hours to fact check everything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They were today when he was at Davos, okay? They kept fact checking him live on the air, you know, as he went along. That's not true. That's not true. That's an overstatement. That's not true.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, there.
Alex,
What?
I made a joke based on a series of jokes. The old lines about what is the difference between Trump and Hitler? Well, I got a new one. What's the difference between Trump and Hitler? At least Hitler knew which countries he wanted to invade.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he today, on 4 occasions, he misrepresented Greenland and
Called
referred to it
Greenland
as Iceland.
Yes.
You know, he should know the difference because here's how it goes. Greenland isn't green, and Iceland doesn't have any ice. Right?
And that's why they called it like that, so people would be confused. And
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
They
just
wanted
like,
people to go to Greenland, so they made it sound nice. They didn't want people to go to Iceland, so they made it sound terrible.
Yeah, but Iceland doesn't have any ice, does it really? I mean, it probably.
Yeah, I
It's
guess.
on a volcano and stuff. So
Yeah, yeah.
so it's just like driveway and
And there's a lot of people on
Parkway.
Iceland too.
Parkway.
parkway. Thank you.
Parkway
But there's
and driveway.
there's
A parkway
Yeah.
you drive on, and a driveway you park on.
Park on, yeah.
Thanks, Jerry Seinfeld.
well, you know, thing is that with Greenland, they've got very few people there. There are not a lot of, what, 30,000, 50,000, something like that?
50,000,
50,000, that's about it, yeah. And I figure that if global warming really takes place to any appreciable extent, that Greenland will be shrinking in size because the ice will be melting. And really, once global warming has done its deed, all of Greenland will be about 3.5 square miles.
So we'll all
Probably.
be out there because it'll be warm there.
You'll probably be able to drive your boat up to the 47th floor in New York in some building.
Yeah, right.
All the water on the eastern seaboard will raise up.
I have no idea why Trump even wanted it. But did you notice he went to Davos, and when he left Davos, he changed everything. No tariffs for any of those countries, and I'm not going to invade Greenland.
Taco.
Huh? Taco.
Taco.
Yeah.
So
Always
I think he's manipulating the stock market. He tells all his friends, sell all your stock in whatever. And then he says, I'm going to tomorrow announce that I'm going to charge all these tariffs. And the stock market goes plunging down. Then he tells his friends, okay, rebuy the stock now. I'm going to talk good. And then the stock market zooms up again. And it happens every time.
Yep.
Well, he must be doing it for me because my stock's been doing pretty well.
Mine too. Yesterday took a big plunge, but today, 75% of it's back. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I mean, overall, it's been better than it was when I started out. So.
Yep.
Who knows?
I got a text when I woke up from the smartest Republican we all know here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll leave his last name out, but his first name's Phil.
Mm-hmm.
And it says that Trump's pretty cool. We now own Greenland and Denmark, and he didn't have to fire a shot. That was good. That was in my text when I woke up today. I thought, wow, that was pretty smart.
Well, what he's done in all of this is he's managed to make us the laughing stock of the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And none of these people respect us. And none of, it's terrible. It's terrible. So
Yep.
what are we going to do? All I know is I listened to that speech today, and I just felt so embarrassed for us. I mean, the guy went after everybody. He was going after all the people. He made fun of Macron because he was wearing dark glasses, and the reason he was wearing the dark glasses is he has an eye problem. Man has
What an asshole.
He's an asshole. He's just an asshole. President asshole.
Yeah.
And Gavin sort of picked up he's picking up steam on him. So this should be interesting.
Yeah, well, what did he say about him today? He said something.
He said it's boring.
He was boring. But then he also said something else, that he wants to punch him in the face.
Oh, I said I wanted him to punch him in the face. That was me.
That was you? Oh.
It looked like he wanted to punch him in the face. Because he started mentioning them, and then the cameraman went showing Gavin Newsom standing there on the side, and he's just
going. He's laughing. He was laughing.
But Gavin sort of stepped up a lot more talk about the Trump stuff. Of course he's going to say he's going to run, but he's starting to really attack him, which is pretty fun.
Well,
to
you
watch.
see, in this respect, there's no advantage to Gavin Newsom going after Donald Trump because he's not going to be running against Donald Trump. So it doesn't really matter if he does or doesn't. He's doing it because he doesn't like Trump and he doesn't like what he's doing.
And we're all doing it because we don't like Donald Trump either.
Yeah. Are we being mean? Of course we are. Oh, boy. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but do you really think Trump's just gonna let this get to the end and he's gonna be done?
I don't think
so.
I don't think he's going to have much power to do anything.
Well, hopefully he's
okay. I think
hopefully his health wins over.
if he keeps going like he's been going in midterms, he's toast. In fact, if the Democrats can do anything to screw things up, they will. But I don't think they can screw things up enough that they're going to change the fact that in the midterms, I think things are going to turn the other way. And once he doesn't have the Congress, once he doesn't have the Senate, what can he do? He's powerless. He's just got to sit there with his finger up his butt,
Doing executive orders.
Huh? Yeah.
Doing executive orders.
Yeah.
Yeah, which then the only thing he'll have on his side is the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
You know, and
And the
that's
military, he's got all his toadies in the military.
huh?
He
Military.
replaced everybody on the Joint Chiefs of Staff, so they're all his toadies. So if he's going to order the military to do stuff, they're going to do it whether it's legal or not.
Well, you know, you remember what happened the last time somebody wanted to tell the troops, "Hey, don't go for illegal orders because it's not a good thing to do."
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I just it's amazing. It's just amazing.
RFK Jr. is in an uproar. The news came out now. It didn't come out in general news. I mean, in the regular news, it came out. I subscribed to the American Medical Association newsletter, and in it today, a couple governments got together and had like 136 studies done on Tylenol and autism during pregnancy. And not one of them, these are all well done, double placebo controlled, not one of them showed that Tylenol caused autism.
Right.
So RFK Jr. looks like more of an idiot again.
Yeah.
You know, I sent
Well, also Donald Trump, because Donald Trump was giving speeches about don't use Tylenol.
You know, Dr. Oz was on stage with them, and the look on his face when they were talking about that was like he wished he was somewhere else, anywhere but there.
Yeah.
Because he knew. I mean, he's a doctor. He was a good doctor.
Well, the thing about Tylenol is it is probably the safest of all the analgesics. Okay.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, ibuprofen's not good because it goes after your kidneys, and aspirin's not good because it goes after your stomach. But Tylenol, I'm surprised it even works at all. You know?
Yep.
Well,
It
if
goes
you
after
OD
your kidneys
on
at
it,
about
What?
4,500 grams, I believe.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
4,500 grams a day will kill your
Yeah.
kidney with Tylenol.
Milligrams.
That's a lot of Tylenol.
Milligrams. Yeah.
it
Milligrams.
kills your liver, doesn't it?
Yeah, you shouldn't take more than about 8 Tylenol in a day, I think
right.
is what,
You need something else.
you know, it has its negative things, but
So
not like all the others.
What you guys are talking about is the 4,000 milligram maximum per day, per
Yeah.
24 hours. And, you know,
Because I
because
have
it's
to
really
watch.
hard on the liver. People say, oh, I don't want to blow my brains out with a gun. I say, just swallow a bottle of Tylenol. It'll kill you too. I mean, realistically, it says on the bottle that it'll cause liver damage if you go over
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know. You know,
I don't get it either.
I don't get it. You know, I don't get any of this. You know, it's a weird
It is
world
gonna-
in which we live.
I feel I'm hoping that we end up with a Democrat in 3 more years in the White House, but it's going to take 50 or 100 years to straighten out all the stuff that
yeah.
Trump's done so far.
Yep.
It's horrible.
How, you know, I always said, you know, this democracy could suffer anything, you know, could survive anything. And now I'm beginning to think I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't think it's going to survive this for a while. You're right. You know, how long is it going to survive? I don't know.
Right.
You know.
I don't know.
So, I mean, it's just that he has just and this is in a year he's done all this.
Yep. Exactly.
You know? And our lives better. We're told by him that this country is better than it's ever been and the economy is better than it's ever been. He only looks at the stock market, and the stock market doesn't tell you how good the economy is. The economy is based on people's ability to buy products and have money to spend and for prices to be decent, okay? It has nothing to do with the stock market. The stock market only is good for me and you, you know? And I'm very happy. I should love Trump. I mean, I don't know what he's done, but the stock market is going crazy.
It's his tariffs he keeps putting out there and then pulling back, and the stock market goes higher and higher and higher.
And every time he adds a new tariff, the stock market goes down.
Right.
And then he lifts it, and it goes back up again.
Plus some. That's
Plus
right.
some, yeah.
Yep. My stock portfolio has gone up too.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what school did he go to? Wharton. Did he really graduate Wharton? I mean, did they
What
give
did
him
he
a
graduate,
degree?
a janitor?
Well, he only got into Wharton because his father gave Wharton a lot of money.
Yeah, $2 million.
$2 million, something like that.
That's
yeah.
all.
So they let little Donald in because he didn't have the grades to do it, you know. So
He had bone spurs. Give him a break.
yeah. But anyway, so it's I don't know what else to say. Every day I say I'm going to come on here and I got a whole bunch of stuff to say about it, and then I get here and I just go, that's all there is.
Embarrassment.
Huh?
It's embarrassment.
It's
What we
very
have.
embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. I mean, I'd like to, we'd like to go doing some traveling and so on. And I don't know what's going to happen if we go to other countries, just on vacation.
I just think of San Francisco as another country.
Really? Oh, okay. It certainly is. Yeah.
Does the guy you're staying with, what's his name? I'm sorry.
But he loved.
Buddy Love. Does he live in San Francisco?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's a band leader or something like that. I never really got it. I never heard of him before you.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I know.
Did you ever listen to my radio show?
No, you know that.
You didn't?
Really?
No. I knew you from the signs that were plastered all over buses and everything in San Francisco.
He's Phil's plant, remember?
He's what?
Phil's plant.
Oh, he's Phil's plant. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, you're here because of Phil.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
And he's not here, and so.
Well, you come to the show and you'll have an idea of how popular I once was when I used to be a big shot. You know.
He's got tickets too. He'll be there too.
Yeah, I know. In fact, I got him tickets for the second show too, because he wants to take photographs.
Oh, you didn't get us tickets. What's up there? Anyhow, never mind.
Well, I might have a lot of tickets
I'm gonna
because it's
go
not.
with
We only got 1/3 of it sold out so far.
the second show. Yeah, well, that's because that picture of you that's on your website is not you.
That is
Yes,
me.
it is.
Is it really?
That's me.
Yes.
Wow, I've never seen
When he
it.
was in Houston. Right?
That was when I was a game show host.
No,
You look like it. Yeah.
That's my game show host picture.
it looks that way.
Yeah.
Adrian saw the picture today and said, "You look much better now."
Oh,
Well, that's not
tell her thank
How
you.
much did that cost you?
sweet.
What?
How much did it cost Kevin to have her
Oh,
say that?
I thought you were going to ask me how much did the picture cost me.
Oh no,
And you know where that picture was taken?
where?
Chicago.
Oh, it's Chicago.
They hired, for everybody on the station, they hired a photographer to go in and take everybody's picture. And that was my official picture for my stint at WIND in Chicago. So, But I figured, they wanted a picture. So I said, oh, screw you, I'll send this one. I'll just send this one. And they probably think that's me now. They don't know me. They have no idea who I am. They're kind of like you, Alan.
Oh, everybody knows who I
Are
am.
you sure you aren't running Sketchfest?
No.
Okay. But so that's what's happening. So let me see here. What else? I had something else I wanted to talk about, and I can't remember now. Wow.
How's your snow going?
How's the snow going? We don't
Yeah.
have snow. Do you have snow?
Well,
I know
I'm
you're down in Florida.
I don't have any.
How about
But
up
all
in?
of my kids in Connecticut and Massachusetts and New York.
Well, it's snowing north. Yeah.
Well, New York with snow, it comes down it hits the ground, it melts.
Okay.
You know?
It's a no-brainer.
So it's a no-brainer. Now, we're supposed to have some real snow here in the next couple of days, but who knows? You know, maybe. You
There's a
know,
big storm coming this weekend.
big,
Yeah.
big
Supposed
storm.
to be a blizzard going through Texas.
Yeah, it's supposed to get snow, ice, sleet, temperatures in the 20s.
I don't ever remember snow in Houston.
We want to see a picture of you on the softball while it's in the 20s.
Yeah.
In the field, softball field. Couldn't think of the
Softball
word
field, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
But-
Alex, I've got a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, what's it like now that you're living in a communist country?
It's horrible. It's just ghastly. You know, the only thing I'm worried about is I hope this guy can live up to his advertising. You know, I hope he can live up to what he says he's going to try and do. I don't even care if he doesn't do it, you know, because there are going to be a lot of people fighting him on it.
Yeah.
But if he just tries, that's all I care. You know,
Canada is preparing for another Trump try to take over the country thing.
yeah. Well, we're talking here about New York City.
Oh,
And the
sorry.
fact that we now have a commie mayor, I guess.
Wait a minute, you were all pro the past couple months on him. What's going on?
I am pro him.
Okay.
Okay. I'm kidding because the president calls him, you know, a commie.
Oh, and not you, Ray. We're talking about the governor of the city mayor.
Of New York.
Hello, Ray. We're
Hello.
discussing here something. How upset are you with being an American today?
It's very upsetting, and I it's just going to keep getting worse, I think. I mean, he's sending more troops into Minnesota. He's probably going to start doing it in other places. I think he's trying to figure out how to not have an election.
That could be. That could be.
Is
You
he
know.
going to try?
Maybe. I don't know.
But-
I'm sure they talk
But-
about it.
That blonde lady said, "Oh well, they're somewhere anyways. It doesn't matter really where they are."
What do you mean?
You know, his speaker, the lady. You know, she was asked about the troops.
Oh,
she
she's
just said, "Well,
Caroline Levitt.
they're just these troops, and they're just somewhere, and now they're just going to be somewhere else." You know, it's like,
She is pond scum.
oh
I don't
my
know, she-
god.
Well, you know something? I defend her only to this extent. Yeah, I mean, she's giving out with the propaganda, but that's her job. You know, that's her job. She took it and she's doing it, and quite frankly, I think she does a great job of it. The fact that we're sitting here complaining about her lying and being duplicitous and all of that is just an example of that she's effective at what she does.
Same thing
Is that-
with Trump.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Is these people, they want to be near power, and so they'll do anything, and they'll sell their souls just
Yeah.
to have positions of power. Like
Well-
all these people that are kissing Trump's ass used to say what a piece of shit he was.
Well, her job is not to go out there, just like with any of the people that were, for instance, Biden's press secretaries. They never went out there and did anything else but say great things about Biden and try to make excuses for something that might be wrong or whatever. And so it's no different with this person. This is her job. She took it. If she doesn't like it, I mean, I think the reason why we have no respect for her is that if she had respect, she'd quit.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what I mean. Yeah.
she wouldn't like the idea she has to go up there day after day and lie. And
Maybe
she's
something
got to
else.
know she's lying. She's not a stupid woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. They figure out how to lie in a way that sounds halfway believable. They practice it.
Right.
Be a
Right.
great book later.
Huh?
I'd sign her to write a book after.
Yeah, or she'll be on one of the morning shows or something.
Or she'll get a job over at Fox or someplace like that. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the last, who was it, is over at MS Now, it's called.
Yeah, what
MS Now, who was the press secretary for,
Dan
But-
Psaki.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Jen Psaki, yeah.
Jen
She
Psaki.
was about a year. She was the
Yeah.
press secretary.
Right.
You know, so they get jobs somewhere else, and you know, Fox would be happy to take this woman with the little cross around her neck. You know,
Yeah. Isn't she pregnant? Isn't she gonna have a kid soon or something?
no.
Or
Yeah,
she-
she's pregnant.
She's a couple months pregnant.
Oh,
I think.
she is pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh, well, when's the devil's spawn due?
I don't know, but she's drinking margaritas over the weekend.
What?
Oh, that's.
What?
Were they virgin? I
Yeah.
hope.
It's going to be Rosemary's Baby,
Yeah.
Part 2.
Wow. Wow. Well, yeah.
That's how much they hate science.
I got to
And
tell you,
she's strict
Drinking
Catholic.
how many here have watched, what's his name over at CBS? Tony DeCopel.
No interest.
I don't watch him.
Well, he is like, how can I put it? He's doing anything he can to keep his job. All right, and they don't want him to be to the left, right? Well, his wife is Katie Tur, and she's over at MS Now. My question is, what happens at night when they go home together? You know? I mean, does she really like what she sees that he's having to do in order to survive over there? And, you know, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And everybody in the media is against him. They're writing terrible things about him.
That's true.
Edward R. Murrow was rolling over in his grave.
Yeah.
Well, here's
Well,
some.
you know, Barry Weiss is in charge of CBS now.
Yeah, but here's what the difference is today is the way it used to be. When Walter Cronkite was the anchor for the CBS Evening News, what was his title?
Anchor.
No,
He was an editor.
he was the editor-in-chief of the CBS Evening News.
Yeah.
Do you think Tony DeCopel is the editor-in-chief of the CBS Evening News? No. I think when Rather came in, he was still the editor-in-chief. But that ended, I think, after Rather left, if I'm not mistaken. So it was great when the person delivering the news was also the person saying, hey, this is a good story, this is a bad story, let's run this story, let's not run that story. You know, and it all changed when Rather left, and so that's the problem with especially with CBS News. I mean, CBS News, they were called the Tiffany Network, for crying out loud. Their news was looked upon as a absolute, you know, pinnacle of what news in television could be. And that was set up years ago by Edward R. Murrow, who started it all because he was in Europe during the war when they had the blackouts and the bombing of London, and he would stand on the rooftops and tell people what it was like, and you could hear the bombs in the background and everything. And before that, radio news was, well, to give you a good example of what radio news was at the time, at the end of every newscast, they'd say, for complete information on today's news, check your local newspaper. That was the thing they all said at the end of their newscasts. And there was no real respect given to radio news until Ed Murrow. And after World War II, and what Ed Murrow did, all of a sudden, broadcast news became important. And, Murrow added to that, and Cronkite became the editor-in-chief of the news every night. And there was this respect for CBS News that, money couldn't buy that, And to think what CBS News has become is just sad, Forget about Barry Weiss. She had to be hired by somebody, okay? So forget about Barry Weiss. This is all that whole thing with who's the guy who has the coin?
Ellison. Talk about Larry Ellison.
Larry Ellison. I was almost going to say Harlan Ellison.
Oh no.
Larry.
Another person probably turning over in his grave.
Yeah.
You
Larry.
know what I just found out? Oh, sorry. I'll tell you in a little bit.
Did I ever tell you my great Harlan Ellison story?
No.
I used to have him on my show every now and then. And there was one thing that really bothered him a lot. And what happened, and I had something that bothered me a lot. So one time we're talking to each other, and he goes, "Well, how do you like being a disc jockey?" Now, I always hated being called a disc jockey. Even when I played records, I thought it was a demeaning term. So I just looked back at him and said, "Oh, I don't know, science fiction writer." Because
And TV critic.
huh?
And
Yeah.
TV critic.
And TV critic, right?
Hey, I have that book.
You have this book? Yeah. I read him when he was in the LA Free Press.
Yeah.
God, that
I
wasn't
read
born
him
then.
in
Harlan Ellison told me one of the greatest stories I ever heard about show business. He said that he had an agent, and he had to call up his agent. And he called up his agent, and his agent answered the phone. And he couldn't talk because he was laughing so hard. And he said, "Can I call you back? I just have to compose myself." So a couple of minutes later, he called him back. And he said, "You'll have to excuse me. You'll never believe what happened." He said, "I was sitting in my office and somebody called me up because he had been sent by somebody else I knew who felt that maybe I'd be interested in what he had to sell. And the guy said, 'I got a great idea for a movie.' He said, 'I want to do a white version of The Wiz.'"
Okay.
He said, "I couldn't stop laughing." He said, "So when you called me, that's why I was like that." When I heard that story, I said, "That's the epitome of show business, you know? Let's do a white version of The Wiz." "Oh, good idea."
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Hey, can I just tell you something real quick?
Yeah.
I'd totally forgotten about this. When I was a kid, my dad was friends with Larry Ellison at Ampex, and my parents were friends with him, and he used to come over to the house when he was in his 20s.
Oh wow.
And I had totally forgotten because I was just a little boy that then they were working on at Ampex. They had this database called Oracle, and they didn't want to deal with it anymore. And so Larry made a deal with them and took it out on his own, and that's how it all started.
And that's how he's now the second richest man in America.
I wonder if your father knew my father. My father worked for the government, but he had an office in Ampex right across from what's the guy that started Intel? Damn it, I just thought of his
I forgot his name.
Yeah, I can't think. Andy Grove.
Andy Grove.
Yeah.
Andy Grove got my father to invest venture capital money and a couple of the other engineers there to start up Intel.
Andy Grove worked at Ampex too, right? For a while.
Yeah, he had an office there right next to my father's. Yep.
Yeah. Maybe your father did know my father then.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Going back
You do
and
know
looking
the
at-
story on how Ampex came to be.
No.
During World War II, at the end of World War II, they tried to figure out why they couldn't. Hitler would be making a speech and they'd be broadcasting it over the radio. But they knew he wasn't where the speech was being made, that he was miles away and he wasn't even there, and how that was happening. And so during World War II, they took a group of guys and they parachuted in and they took a radio station. And when they got into the radio station, they found these pieces of equipment with reels of tape on them.
That's
Because the Germans had invented the tape recorder.
reel to reel, sure.
Yeah. And so what happened is they took 3 of them, I think, got them out of the country. And one of the guys took one of them, and the rest went to the government. And he took it with him back to Redwood City. He dismantled the thing and
Reverse engineer.
reversed engineered and came out with the Ampex tape recorder. Now, what does he do with it? He goes down to Hollywood and he manages to get a meeting with Bing Crosby, who those days used to do all his shows on transcription. And how they would do that is they would have like a disc, and it would have this part of the show on it, and then that part of the show, and they would take them, they play them one after the other and put them on one master disc, and then they would have a show. And it would take them about a day and a half, 2 days to do it, okay? So he said to Crosby, set me up in a hotel room across the street with a line over there from the studio. You tell me how you want the show edited, and I will have it back to you within 5 hours. And when Crosby saw what this guy could do, he said, how do I buy in? And Crosby was one of the largest investors in Ampex in the very beginning.
I think the Ampex is no longer there, but I think the sign is still along 101, isn't it, Ray?
It is. And Ampex has a small business. I think they still maintain some of their machines.
Oh, yeah?
Because there's people still using them.
I grew up in the radio business, and Ampex was the machine we used. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I had a mentor. Went to Peninsula Electronics Academy when I went to, because I lived in Radio City. And one of my mentors worked at Ampex, so I went there many times. And they had like a little history area. I remember like a little museum where they showed pictures and stuff, all the original stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It was quite a story. And Bing Crosby made a fortune. Just made a fortune off of that. Made a fortune off of one other product he bought into. Minute Maid orange juice.
Yeah, Bennett made orange juice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his son was Nathaniel was on the commercials all the time.
Yeah.
He went to the high school I went to.
Yeah. And Crosby was, one of the richest people in Hollywood because of these investments. But who was the richest man in Hollywood? Who was the richest man in Hollywood in those days? Not now, but in those days.
Howard Hughes.
Nope. He was a lot of different things, but I'm talking about an actor, performer. Fred McMurray.
Oh, really?
Are you ready for that?
My three sons?
Yeah,
Wow.
Fred McMurray was worth a fortune because he invested in real estate, and he was richer than Crosby.
He should have invested in acting school.
On that note, end the show quick.
What do you mean quick? There, I'm playing the
Because he
theme.
made everybody laugh.
See, he made people laugh. Oh,
including
well, we'll have to write.
Alan.
Well, let me write that one down today. Alan made people laugh. Okay.
He didn't have to describe the joke.
Huh? Right.
He didn't have to describe the joke.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank Charlie for being here. What does it say? People
who tolerate me on a daily basis, they're the real heroes.
Alan, always good to have you here, of course, and Tom, it's, you're my firstborn, I mean, you've been around so long. You were at my installation in the Hall of Fame at
Did you get me into the next one?
Well, there's one a week from Friday.
Yes, on the 30th.
Yeah.
Alameda.
Yeah. You can get in there. All you got to do is buy a ticket. It's open to everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. But it's not for me. It's for Live 105.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'd like to go.
Yeah. Well, they're
Go
doing.
ahead and go.
They're doing.
Who made more money for Live 105 than you did?
That's true.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Nobody.
Kevin, thank you. Jeff, thank you. Thank you to Brian Neary, and of course, the lovely and attractive Ray Renati. Good to have you all here. Why don't you give a big wave goodbye, and I'll give a big wave goodbye at you, okay? There they go, folks. They're finished. Anyway, I'll see. We have, let's see here. Amy Manuel comes up next. Right after this, she takes your calls, and all you have to do is go to gabnet.net, column 3, down at the bottom. There are a bunch of names. Click on hers, and then you'll be able to Zoom her for her show. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Same time, same station in life. In the meantime, if you see her, of course, tell her I love her, okay? Bye-bye, everybody.